Hi, I'm Kazuyoshi. Today I speak something about decision making. And I know a lot of people have spoken about this. The reason it is because it is so important. And also, the other reason is because it is not so easy. However, we are making a lot of decisions every day. We can't even count thousands or more, probably. Some people say it's kind of a 10,000, 20,000 or more. Every day we make a decision or choosing something. And of course, that includes the unconscious, subconscious choice. So I don't know whether we call that as a choice or decision, but in any case, we are doing things. And today I'll try to make some short presentation about how to look at the decision making. It's very easy one. So let's classify them into two categories: conscious one and unconscious one. So unconscious one, it's we are doing a lot of decision making or choice. However, most of them are coming from our most or everything are coming from our habits. So because we are doing that unconsciously, not knowingly, if you are doing that, it is doing based on what you are doing daily, which means that is your habits. And of course, the reason I talk about decision is because that is important for us to get close to our goal or make your life better. And make your life better is usually a part of your goal, which means it's going to be eventually helping you get close to your goal. So what I speak always is about your goal and how we're going to get close to that. And in order to do that, we need to reduce something that drives us away from the goal. And also, we need to increase something that help us grow closer and hopefully faster, quickly to the goal. So, I'm not just simply saying that achieving goal is everything, but if you have something that is better for you to get close to that. And so I talked about the unconscious part. Unconscious is unconscious, so those you can't make deal with them. So it's coming from your habit. So what we have to do is to create your habit, build your habit carefully, intentionally, so that will align to your goal or your direction. Okay, that is half. Percent-wise, it's gonna be 90% of decision, but half of the challenge dealing with the decision making. The other part is, of course, the conscious, knowingly, the things that you will do knowingly. And of course, this includes some habits, but as a definition, habits maybe is unconsciously the things that are unconsciously done. And of course, we have conscious habits. So that part will be kind of categorized in the conscious decision making. But in any case, finally, you have to make a decision by yourself. Like you have the options here and you choose something. So this is the conscious decision making. So the critical thing is that we need to have the ideas, options on the table. Number one, we need to have information, and then we can make a choice. So the way we collect information, there are various ways. However, as I told you frequently in our concept, if you have a goal, our brain will let you know what is important. So the brain, because we have a reticular activating system, which is becoming a famous function of our brain. The function is not the accurate word, but you would understand it works like a function. And that RAS, reticular activating system, brings the important information on your table and drops the unimportant information off the table. So on the table, you will see only the things that are necessary and meaningful and important for you to get close to your goal. So you can choose from them. So once you have the options or ideas, you just need to choose. And how do you choose it? Again, my thought, my idea is that our brain has a wisdom, wisdom, much more better word is capacity, function, so that it can point out this is it. So the reason is because if you are so really willing to achieve your goal, your brain does the calculation to help you achieve the goal, so that this brain will tell you this is going to be the option idea. That's what I'm doing, and I believe. So we call it an intuition. And the question may be, is that going to be only one thing? Like if you have 10 things on the table and only your brain will point out only one thing? I don't necessarily think that, because there are various paths, ways to your dream and goal. Therefore, your brain may point out this and this and this. And out of that, it's going to be your preference. So finally, it's going to be what you like, because all the paths, all the ways will eventually lead you to where you want to go. And before that, you will need to fully use your intuition. Intuition is coming from the function of brain. And in order to use the intuition, like intuitively choosing something, you'll need to have sufficient options that are meaningful. So without doing the research, if you have too short list of the ideas, probably you may choose the wrong one. But if you have good enough ideas, so at this part you can again use your brain so that you can collect all the information. And you don't have to do this alone. You can collectively use other people's brain as well. But in case you have things on that, so that is the process, or kind of a approach, the way I understand decision making. Conscious, unconscious, conscious is driven by intuition, but that comes from the brain, that comes from the goal. So all in all, what I say is that again, we need to think well about what you want to achieve or what you want to have in your life. And of course, you don't have to have it only by yourself. You can think about what you want to have with your family, what you want to have with your company. So it could be a collective idea. So it's not just about thinking about me. It's about thinking about us, or our society, what's good for our society. And if you have those kind of a goal, target, then your brain and your your members' brain will work effectively, so that you will get close to that. That's what I'm thinking of. So I know this needs more explanation, so I try to follow up on some occasion. Thank you.